Hey finders, and welcome back to Fortune Finds. Today I wanted to do my first ever collection video. At least I'm pretty sure it's my first ever collection video. Being that it is about to be the new year, I just wanted to go through everything that I own. So the first collection that I wanted to share with you guys is my lip liner collection. If you're new here and you've never seen my face before, my name is Fortune. I am a certified professional makeup artist, and I love to upload videos here on YouTube that just help you guys up your makeup game, up your skincare game. I am just a beauty addict, to be totally and completely honest. And if you are a product hoarder, a product lover, then I think you and I will really get along. So do be sure to watch this video, check out other videos on my YouTube channel. And if you like me and you like the content that I provide here on YouTube, then make sure to subscribe and ring that bell next to it. This way you and I can hang out every time I upload a video here on my channel. Okay, I feel very wound up today, to be totally honest. I have been trying to get a vlog uploaded since early this morning. I've been trying since 9 a.m. It is currently 10 to 6. I'm kind of stressing about it, even though I know that it's just nothing. It's really not a big deal. There are way bigger things in life, but I just feel like the end of the year is very hectic, and I feel like 99% of you can relate, so I just feel a little anxious. I don't know what it is. For my lips today, I am wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Liner, which you will see swatched on the back of my hand momentarily. The Charlotte Tilbury Matching Pillow Talk Lipstick. I'm also wearing the Pillow Talk Collagen Lip Gloss. So those are the three things that are on my lips today, in case you are wondering. First, I'm gonna go through my NYX collection, just because NYX takes up the majority of my lip liner collection. You guys know, if you've watched all of my lip liner videos, which I will put each and every lip liner video that I have ever uploaded here on my channel down below in case you wanna watch them after this video. I am a NYX lip liner addict. I think that across the board, no matter what kind of NYX lip liner you buy, it's really great. Their shades are very comparable to MAC. Their formula is super comparable to MAC. They look like MAC. It's just like MAC, but a quarter of the price. I'm going to take you through my NYX, and we're going to go from the lightest shade to the darkest shade. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand, just because we would literally be here for 5 hours if I put them all on my lips. So the NYX lip liner in the shade Pale Pink kind of leans a little bit on the lilac side, and NYX just really kills it when it comes to their formula. It's creamy, but not too creamy. Doesn't migrate through the fine lines of your lips, is a little bit waxy, so it's going to help to prevent any lipstick from gliding past your lip line. If you are someone that watches my channel frequently, then you're probably like, oh my god, bitch, stop talking about NYX. We already know. But if you don't know anything about them, I think it's really important that you know how unbelievable NYX lip liners are. Check them out. They're sold at Ulta. I'm pretty sure they're sold at any drugstore. This one I don't really wear as much, but this is in the shade Milan, and it's just a really pretty hot pink color. This is a good shade when I used to wear my MAC Candy Yum Yum lipstick, but I have not really reached for that specific lipstick in a really long time. If you are someone that loves a very vibrant pink lipstick, which I live for every now and then that is a great lip liner for you. The next shade is definitely a little bit closer to a nude tone, but this is in the shade Stockholm. It's kind of like a peachy pink, kind of like a terracotta shade. It does lean a little bit beige. I do really like this with my MAC Teddy lipstick, which is such a classic and one that I have refallen in love with lately. So I do pair this with Teddy pretty often. Okay, so the next shade in my collection, I don't really wear too often, just because it's a little bit bright for me, but this is the NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Tea and Cookies. I kind of bought this because it reminded me of MAC Whirl in the packaging. So this is the packaging. However, it definitely applies a lot more of a hot pink. So I was a little deceived because I did buy this online. However, this would be fun if you're someone, again, that likes to wear those bright pink lips. This will be a really nice lip liner. This is interesting because the next one is my most repurchased lip liner. However, I feel like they kind of changed the color as of recently. So this is in the shade Natural. This is just like your typical go-to brownish nude. Definitely is very comparable to a MAC shade. Beautiful nude. I wear this all the time. This is probably my 7th tube of this lip liner. Hopefully on camera you can see it. You're probably looking at this like you are a lunatic, and they are the same. But I just find that the new shade that I bought is just kind of more on the purple side. It kind of reminds me of the MAC Whirl. It has a tint of a mauve tone to it, whereas the original natural one is kind of more brown. And you can also tell by the butt of both of them. Can you just see the difference? However, it's a little weird because this is the older one and that one looks more mauve-y than the new one, but the newer one is definitely more mauve-y than the original natural. So I was a little freaked out by that. Not freaked out. I feel like that is so dramatic. I was a little taken aback by it, but nonetheless, I love natural, whether it's the OG shade, the newer shade. This will go with any and every nude lipstick that you own. This one reminds me of MAC Stripdown, probably my most used lip liner, and this one is literally a fraction of the price. This one kind of has like a beigeier tone. You know, it's not brown, it's not mauve, it's definitely a beigey brown. Beautiful. For me, it matches the shadows of my face, so I can overline the crap out of my lips and it looks really natural. It's just a beautiful tone, and if you are someone that has a similar complexion to me, I think that this will be your #1 lip liner going forward. This is very, very close to the shade London, but it's kind of a little bit more brown, I would say, and less beigey. It's like a hint darker, but still a really, really beautiful lip liner and one that I gravitate towards pretty regularly. And then last but not least, this has become my favorite red lip liner just because the formulation is so good, guys. You're probably wondering like, well, what's a bad formulation? I'm gonna get there. I definitely own a few lip liners in my collection that I just like don't love the formula, but I love the shades, but this is a bomb red lip liner, definitely my favorite. It just goes on really beautifully. It doesn't go on super chunky, and this is a beautiful red tone, definitely a little bit darker than most of my red lipsticks, so it's gonna give that dimension that I love. I love a lip liner that's a little bit darker than my lipstick and just makes my lips pop and look a little bit bigger. So these are all of my NYX lip liners. You're probably like, girl, that is ridiculous. You know, a lot of them look very, very similar. It's all the same but different, and I always say that in a nude lip line, it kind of just depends on the rest of my face. If I'm wearing an eye shade that I'm wearing today, where it's kind of like pops of pink and purple in them, I'm gonna lean towards a lip liner that has a little bit more of a pink undertone to it. It can be nude, but maybe a little bit more on the pinkier side. I love to have the option because I love to take my makeup in so many different places. And the reason why I love NYX lip liners the most, guys, is because one, they sharpen very easily. I hate a lip liner where you sit there and you sharpen it and it just like doesn't sharpen evenly. I hate like a jagged point. I hate a jagged line, like, you know, when it's jagged around the actual lip line, like the wood is jagged. I don't like that. It just fills in the lips beautifully. It gets through each and every line around my mouth, and again, it gives that like waxy texture that just ensures that any lip product that I put on my lip isn't going to migrate through that lip line that I already created. It gives a little bit of traction, so this way if you make a mistake, it's going to be like a light wash of pigment that's really easy to get rid of. This one just really holds a special place in my heart. I've been talking about this lip liner for years and years and years. It is a retractable lip liner, which I don't typically like, and that's just because, you know, you can't really sharpen a retractable lip liner, but this one just keeps its point. It's kind of like a stiff formulation, so it always stays like in this nice little shape that I've created from using it. And this is the swatch on the back of my hand, just like a really perfect moody nude, definitely a shade that will go with each and every nude lipstick that you could possibly own. I'm pretty sure they sell Kokie at Rite Aid. Check this out. Dusty Rose is by far the best shade that Kokie has come out with. ColourPop, and this is in the shade BFF3. It's just a really dark, warm brown, and it really reminds me of MAC Cork, which I do want to see what they look like when we get to the MAC section. This is a beautiful shade to just contour your lips. Again, it's really dark, so if you put any kind of nude lipstick in the center of your lips, it's just going to make your lips pop and look a lot bigger than they actually are. This is a really great formulation. I think ColourPop has very, very creamy lip liners. I don't love how they sharpen though. There's like wood in certain sections and wood not in certain sections, so I always make sure I have a nice point on this because I don't want to get too close to the wood and run the risk of like cutting my lip. Not with this lip liner, but in the past I have like nicked my lip from an uneven edge on the wood, and it's just not a comfortable feeling. It really hurts, and you know, just we can avoid injuries at all costs, you know? I have 3 BH Cosmetics lip liners. What I'm going to tell you is that if you can find a BH BH Cosmetics lip liner that you love, one, buy it. Don't think about it. You don't have enough time to think about it because BH Cosmetics is the kind of company where once they run out of something, it's very unlikely that they're going to bring things back and buy multiples of it. Waterproof lip liner in the shade Sandy. Really, really light lip liner. This is probably the lightest lip liner that I own. Again, it doesn't really sharpen the best. It doesn't sharpen very fluid around the pigmentation, but it is what it is. They're pretty inexpensive and they are actually waterproof. I have gone in the water and worn them, and I'm not kidding you, the water just like trickles right over them. It's pretty cool. And it's creamy enough where you can line your lips and fill them in if you don't feel like wearing an actual lipstick. The next shade is Stripped. I have talked about this shade so many times. It really reminds me of my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I would take this one and place it like right here in terms of color and tone, and it just really completed my collection. So I'm very happy to have this one, and if you can get your hands on Stripped, get it because I don't really know if they sell it anymore. I think this is my favorite BH Cosmetics color just because I feel like it goes really well with like this section of my lip liner collection. I feel like you have to keep like sharpening them to get that nice tip, and they do kind of float in the lip liner. The pigmentation comes out. See, there we go. That bothers me. I don't like that. Kylie Cosmetics does that. I do have some Kylie lip liners in this collection, which I feel like kind of shame on me because I talk a lot of trash, honestly, about Kylie Cosmetics, but you can buy like 3 BH Cosmetics lip liners for the price of 1 Kylie lip liner. So I just think like, you know, if you're paying a premium price for a lip liner, you know, your pigmentation shouldn't be sitting in the actual component. It should kind of mesh as one. So I am very picky when it comes to lip liners, but I just feel like if you are someone that is looking for the best lip liner, you've come to the right place. Girlfriend, I will not steer you wrong. Let's move on to KKW and Kylie. You guys have seen my KKW lip liners quite a few times, and I don't want to harp on Kylie because I already talked about Kylie before even getting to Kylie, and I've talked about them so many times. So this is Nude 0.5. And then this is Nude 0. So I actually think Nude 0 is the lightest lip liner shade that I own. I love Kim's lip liner formulation. I think they're really nice. If you make a mistake, you're not gonna see just because they are that kind of lightish nude tones. I think they're very comparable to people's actual lip color shades. It fills in the fine lines better than Kylie does. I think that Kylie and Kim are very creamy. Kylie is a little bit waxier than Kim. I just prefer Kim Kardashian's lip liner formula a little bit better than Kylie's, but honestly I could live without either one. I think they're nice. If you like a shade, I say go for the shade because I just think that Kylie and Kim do a really good job of nailing down shades. Let's just like power through Kylie really quickly because I have quite a few here, and can you see they like just come right out of the tube. It's like so frustrating. I don't know why. It just like really bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me as much as it does, but I don't even wear this color. I think I should get rid of this one. Dolce K, KoKo K, True Brown K, and Kourt K. I definitely wear Kourt K the least just because my favorite dark purple lip liner is from MAC, which we will get there. I actually wore this one the other day, the red one, and as soon as I started lining my lips, I was just like, why, Fortune? Why did you choose the Kylie Jenner lip liner when you're making such a commitment? Because reds are such a commitment. You need to commit to lining your lips perfectly, filling them in perfectly. It's a really beautiful shade. I love that color. It's the kind of lip liner where, have you ever noticed when you line your lips and if you go one too many layers deep, it kind of creates that texture. It almost looks like your lip line is like raised in comparison to the rest of your lips. If you go and you make a mistake, it's kind of hard to clean up. It kind of glides like over the lines, and when it glides over the lines, it doesn't fill in the lines. And so if you have a line, it doesn't fill it in perfectly, and it kind of leaves like a jagged line. If you are someone that is a beginner, especially when it comes to lining your lips, steer clear of Kylie. It kind of takes that extra minute, that extra like critiquing. You have to really know how to go in and clean up a lip line if you mess it up. Huda Beauty, I own one lip liner, Trophy Wife. I have not worn this in a hot minute. I don't really gravitate towards this one. I would like to try other shades from this range. I have so many in front of me, obviously, that I haven't really gotten the chance. Stripdown, which is probably my most used lip liner. You guys have seen it so many times here on my channel, but it kind of has like that beigey nude undertone. I can overline the crap out of my lips and it just looks natural every single time. And then next to that is a shade that I recently purchased, which is in Boldly Bare. You would have seen that if you watched my recent haul video. And then we have the ever so famous Whirl. And then this is in the shade Spice. Again, I think you can kind of get the vibe that it goes with all the other lip liners that I like. And then this is in the shade Cork. So like I was saying, this is Cork. It's a really nice warm brown, but I think if you are someone that is on a budget, I say go for the ColourPop BFF 3. Very similar to one another. This is my favorite purple lip liner, and I have to say every time I go to put a purple lip liner on, this is the shade that I go for. It's just really nice. It's a dark plum. Charlotte Tilbury. Surprisingly, for the lip liner whore that I am, I only have 3 of them, so these are super creamy. My favorite product of hers is her lip liners. I could live without her lipsticks. While they're very comfortable and like a really nice matte formula, I could just live without them. Pink Venus, followed by Pillow Talk, and then this is her Iconic Nude. Iconic Nude I just got. Again, if you watched my haul video, you will have seen that one. I have not worn this yet. Pillow Talk I'm wearing today. I wear this one the most out of all of them. And then Pink Venus is this really pretty corally pink tone. Beautiful for the summer. And this is the kind of lip liner that I like to pair with a good juicy lip gloss. Out of these 3, I think that Pink Venus is my least favorite color, just because I'm the kind of person where I like to overline the crap out of my lips. And while, you know, I do overline my lips with Pink Venus, I cannot get away with it as well as I can get away with these more beigey brown tones. I cannot find my Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut lip liner. I have used that quite a ton here on my channel, so forgive me, but that is my favorite Makeup Forever lip color. This is Up and Down Tan. I went through one of these, but I'm not going to open this one just because, as you can see, it is still in its packaging. Wherever Walnut, then Up and Down Tan, then Versatile Chestnut are my top 3 in that order. You know, I don't think it's as warm as BFF 3 or MAC Cork. I think those are darker brown, more warm lip liners. This is the kind of lip liner shade that I gravitate towards when I don't want to go like super dark, but I want it to be like a little bit dramatic. Bobbi Brown, really, really pretty brown. And again, it's kind of like that brownish beigey tone. It's pretty dark, but again, not too dark. So it kind of is on the cusp again. I think you can see like these are very close. Versatile Chestnut is definitely like 2 shades darker, but again, wear this when I'm in the mood for the drama, but not like too much drama. You guys have seen this in a recent video. This has such a cult following, and it's a really, really beautiful mandarin orange shade, but I just don't gravitate towards it a lot. On a monthly basis, I maybe wear an orangey red, maybe like twice a month. So this doesn't really get as much love. It is really nice. The formula is really great. Again, very comparable to MAC, NYX, and BOBBI. ILLAMASQUA, I don't really wear this shade too much. Really beautiful. If you are someone that loves a berry tone, I would highly recommend it, but I'm not one to wear like a berry pink lip. My 2 Lime Crimes, guys, and then we are done. Super, super pretty colors, great formulation, a little bit creamier than, you know, my favorites, but nonetheless, really, really beautiful shades. I think I love them the most for the shades. So this is in the shade Pumpkin, which I think is fitting. You know, it kind of looks like a pumpkin, kind of has that like orangey, fallish tone. These are great for lining your lips, filling them in, kind of giving you that overall lip shade. And then this is in the shade Poppy, which is just a really fun color, a little bit more vibrant than my day-to-day shades that I would wear, but I felt like I needed it in my collection. No one needs this many lip liners. I always say if you are someone that is just looking for 1 or 2 staple lip liners, look at the shadows of your face. If you're looking at me right now, I kind of have a beigey brown shadow to my face, which is why MAC Stripdown has always been my go-to, as well as NYX London. If they match the shadows of your face, you can overline the crap out of your lips and it's going to match any nude lipstick. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did make it through this entire video, I do thank you. I appreciate you, and it really means a lot that you sat through this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me some love in the comments. Let me know, what is your favorite lip liner? Do you agree with my sentiments on the lip liners that I went through today? Do you disagree? Either way, let me know. I would love to get a conversation going in the comments section. I always love to hear your thoughts and opinions, whether they align with mine or not. It's always really interesting to hear other people's perspectives, so let me know down below. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell before you leave. I had a wonderful time as always. Make sure to check out some more lip liner videos that I'm going to put in the end credits of this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, Finders. Mwah.